in your social media, you're not going to pop up in somebody's feed, or your story is not going to be first on somebody's page. And the same kind of goes with Facebook. So if you can, I think that posting every day is important. Or if it's too time consuming for you to do something like that, maybe every other day, or try to get in maybe a couple times a week so that you stay present.
Where's a good place to go to find content ideas? Not necessarily to steal anything, but everything seems to be like just a, share or reuse, just to get like something fresh.
Sure. Pinterest. I think Pinterest is a great tool. I feel like Google doesn't really always have the best ideas when you do Google Images, but Pinterest has so many ideas. Whether you type in real estate content ideas, real estate tips, real estate story ideas, there is so much on there.
So, Michelle,
Yeah.
talk about Over.
So Over is an app that I use to create a lot of my graphics. It's not as advanced as Photoshop or Illustrator, InDesign, or any of those programs, but they have a lot of blank templates that you can start from. You could pick either a Facebook cover, a Facebook story, Instagram post, and it will automatically size whatever you're going to make for that specific post. And then they have so many graphics and fonts, so it can actually make your what you're posting pop a little more if you're able to add a little bit of design to your posts. But and it's super user friendly, I would say. Did you download that?
I did. It's one of the best apps I've ever seen.
Okay, good.
I'm going to say it's super easy because if Sky and I can use it, anybody can use it.
That's true. If Susan can use it, anyone can do it.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use Pinterest, so there we go.
I know. No, it's super easy because for me, the font choices, you don't have to pay for fonts. They're already there. It's like $9 a month, big whoop. And like, you can upload your logo and brand things. And the only thing I have been annoyed with is for some reason, and I'm sure it's user error, I can't make something and post it to the Facebook cover. I have to like save it to my phone, get on my computer, and upload it through that way.
And that's a Facebook thing. Yep, that's what I do too. Anytime I make something, I send it to my computer and then post it.
You can also screenshot it.
You can, but sometimes it will distort or make the quality less. So it helps to send the actual file to your computer to post it.
Okay, good. I thought it was just something I was doing because it was frustrating because I couldn't do it on the move,
No, it's just the way the mobile Facebook app is. It just doesn't allow it.
Oh, so where do you make your stories? Do you make them on the computer or on your phone? Or
I use Over.
You use Over? Okay.
Yep, I use Over, and I like to layer images and backgrounds and everything on Over, so which is really easy to do. And you can also cut and paste within the app as well. So if there's something you used from a previous design and you want to paste it onto whatever you're making that's new, you can actually copy it and paste it.
So stories, are they mainly pictures or videos or mix, or like
you can do videos, you can do just like a regular photo, but from what we were just talking about, I think that it's, especially with real estate, it's better to do videos. You can actually use Over for videos as well. I don't know if you've played around with that, but you can add stickers and fonts and everything to your videos, save them, and then post them to your social.
Do you post everything to Facebook, Instagram mainly, and then just link it to
and
Facebook?
then I share it. Yep,
So,
it just automatically, when I post a story on the Instagram for Rebelle, I just automatically share it to Facebook as well.
Okay. I'm probably doing the reverse. I'm probably going to Facebook first.
I just, Facebook doesn't have a lot of tools to use and creative aspects that Instagram has. I feel like Instagram has much more that you can do on it to be creative with your stories. That's the only reason that I say to do it there and then share it to your Facebook after you're finished.
I think
Yep, go ahead.
another cool thing would be if you're like in new construction, you can tag things like where the counters came from,
Yep.
where the
Yep, you can
cabinets
tag
came from.
if a business has an Instagram or a Facebook, you can tag any business on any one of your posts, which is, I mean, I think that that's the best thing to do with your community, because I've had other businesses share posts before and stories. So, and then their audience, who may not know who you are, then has the opportunity to see, oh, there's this realtor here that looks pretty interesting. I'm going to go check out her About Me video. And then you may possibly get clients that way.
Yeah, do you have any stats on what social media brings to
Real estate? I don't, but I could find that out and see if there's something out there. Yeah, the only stats that I just looked up, and I kind of knew that it was accurate that Instagram surpassed Facebook, just because I feel like me personally, I feel like Instagram is more user friendly than Facebook is.
Really?
Yes, but and it gives, you know, I know that because I feel like in the Facebook feed things get lost a lot of times, whereas Instagram is just so clean, so they can go to your feed and just see exactly what they're going to see instead of scrolling through a lot of posts and wording and everything like that. But I don't think that you should not have a Facebook business page, because that's when people Google your business or your name, that's usually what comes up first.
Yeah.
So I think it's important to have both.
So I don't have an Instagram account, but my MySpace account, it's really bringing in a lot of people, just so you know that.
And then, well, maybe we can do
I think that's the main thing. Like Susan, me, Kristen, we're like drawn to Facebook first.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely an age thing.
Possibly. I know that the average Instagram user, I think, is from teens to mid 30s. But that doesn't mean
out.
Huh?
I've already aged out of Instagram.
I know, right? My 14-year-old doesn't even think it's worth to have a Facebook account because no one uses it, she says.
That's why more people are going to Instagram now for their marketing and their business.
But how many 14-year-olds are buying houses?
I mean, that's just an average age. That doesn't mean that there are not, you know, all ages on that platform. But I mean, it seems to be the way that marketing with social media is going.
Well, it seems to me that you're going to be setting up an account for me. So
that's what. So I mean, if we could get a couple people, I'll wear masks if you guys are interested in, you know, a future lab or something like that, where we actually go through setting up an Instagram. I would say the first thing to do is to kind of brainstorm what you would want your username to be and check and see if that's available.
Yeah. Fancy name, or can you just use your name?
You can use your name, but sometimes it's possible that somebody else might have your username.
Like Megan Green, because that's a very common name.
Possibly, yep. So you may have to go on there and say Megan_Green 1 or something like that. You may have to get creative with
Megan #1 Realtor Green. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I think Melinda is Florida Fun Realtor or something.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And she does.
She does some fun things on her stories too. I don't know if you've seen some of her stories. They're interactive.
So story is just a bunch of posts in one post.
So your story is a video or just a single post that will stay on your timeline for 24 hours. But I mean, if you can practice, I know it's weird, but if you can practice filming yourself talking about real estate, or again, all about you and how long you've been in real estate, nobody likes the sound of their own voice. But everybody loves seeing the real person behind this beautiful Instagram feed. So if you can personalize your social media by taking videos of homes or yourself, I think that that is so important, because when choosing a home, it's people are the number one thing is they want a realtor they can relate with, and somebody that they think is compassionate and caring and down to earth and fun. So doing things like that and putting it on your social media helps when choosing a realtor.
Got it.
Because nowadays a lot of people are either going on Facebook or going on Instagram to search for people. So and if you have these fun videos or an all about me saved to your timeline, people are going to be more inclined to pick you over somebody else that doesn't have any of those things.
So if you're doing a story about a house and it only lasts 24 hours, people can't go back and see it.
No, but if you wanted to save it to your highlight so that it's there more permanently, then you have that option.
Okay. Can you do quizzes on Instagram or like,
Yeah.
or like
Yep.
judging stuff like this better, yes or no?
Yep. There's also a little option that you can slide, whether you like it or not, like this being no and this being yes, and they have the option to move the little meter to show how much they like it. And then in turn, you can see all those results. So if you put a poll up there, you can then click on, on your stories, there's a little thing to the left that has kind of like a chart. And if you click on that, it will actually show your analytics for that specific story.
Okay. That's helpful. Susan, I can't wait for your TikTok.
If the president doesn't ban it, I saw that he's trying to get rid of it.
So, is that covered under your First Amendment?
I don't know, because I guess it's a Chinese-based company.
I heard it was like
that's probably how the Rona started, was with TikTok.
I don't
Microsoft is looking at the option to buy TikTok.
Are they? Okay.
Everybody's following that.
I personally don't have a TikTok. I don't know if maybe I feel like I'm too old for it. I feel like it's a lot of the younger generation that has a TikTok.
My TikTok don't stop.
Do you guys have anything else? Any other questions?
I don't think so.
No.
This is great. I think you're
I mean, I can put a poll on the brain trust, or ask a question to see how many of you would be interested in a future lab of actually going through the steps to create an Instagram and then how to link that then to your Facebook page. And if you have a personal Facebook, I recommend making a business page for your real estate, so that it's a separate from your personal. I think, Susan, you have one, correct?
I have that separate,
Okay.
yes.
Yep. So that's, I think, and then, I think that that's important too, because instead of them seeing all of your personal stuff tied in with your real estate stuff, that way you have something that's just completely separate.
Right.
So we can do that.
Your political choices or opinions.
So Michelle, who's the best, besides you, who's the best realtor you've seen out there doing whatever you're explaining?
Jordan.
Or anywhere.
Okay, I can't remember her name.
Jordan.
She's a cute blonde.
Oh no. That would be Kristen Rebel. She's the cute one.
Kat is someone in Gainesville who I think does social media.
Is it Kat Durst?
Yep.
She's on
Kat Durst and Jordan Spitzy.
Yep, they're very. Is Jordan a brunette? Is she engaged?
Yes.
Okay, yep, I've seen her page too.
Yes,
Okay,
it's
so
beautiful. So it's very easy.
both of them make a huge effort to put themselves out there on social media, and I don't know what their stats are with how much they're selling, but from seeing their social media, I think that they are successful from that. So if you want to search for them and kind of see what they're doing. I think that Kat Durst does videos on her story as well, but that's huge.
Is there a worry about following people for them getting your people?
I don't think so. I mean, I think that people like to see everything that's out there. I know that I've noticed that the followers that we get on the Rebel Instagram page, a lot of them are local real estate people. But that, I mean, I think that that can be helpful, because what if you have the buyer and they have the seller and they see this home that you just posted on your social media, you're going to be the first person that they call if it's something that fits for their buyer.
That's true.
I mean, I don't see that being like a competition or anything.
So I think what she's asking is something that we've talked about before. You don't want realtors necessarily following you on Facebook or you don't want to follow them or them follow you, like be friends with them, because now they have access to all of your contacts, and your contacts start liking their things, their posts. But I don't think it's the same on Instagram or on stories. But I have not.
Is that because you're
That's
saying
the
that
real estate pages? That's the real estate pages.
Is that because you're saying that how Facebook will then recommend, like, oh, go follow here because you follow here?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I haven't heard that before. I didn't know that was something that that was a problem. I mean, I've never heard of it on Instagram.
Right. I haven't heard it on Instagram either. So I'm not sure.
That's something I can Google that and get some more information.
Yeah,
and
let's
see.
do that.
Okay. But there's tons of local real estate companies that are following the Instagram.
Yeah. Well, we can find that out.
Okay. Anything else?
Other news, the August floor schedule is posted for the Brain Check, so go grab your spots.
Good.
And feel free to email me too if you have any questions as well.
6:37 every night, pretty good time for you?
Oh yeah, perfect. All right then. Thanks for listening to me ramble for that.
Yeah, you.
All right, I'll see everybody soon.
All right, bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.